you're back. My next guest is the free-spirited center fielder for the world champion Boston Red Sox. He's also the author of this brand new book, Idiot. He stole my title, Beating the Curse and Enjoying the Game of Life. Please welcome Johnny Damon. Thanks for, we're having the people that are booing beaten right now by NBC pages. First of all, thanks for being here. This is pretty intense. The game ended not that long ago. We weren't sure you'd make it, and you got a police escort here.
Yeah, those guys did a great job. You know, we almost got ran off the road 5, 6 times.
Who has the nerve to try and run a police escort off the road? That seems like it takes nerve.
Yeah, well, unfortunately, they were trying to do the same thing we were doing because we're following a police car. And everyone's like, oh, it looks cool. They seem to be getting through traffic. Why don't we do it? So people kept trying to run us over, but the cops did a great job. So
great. Well, our thanks to them for
and frickin' Jeter. That guy's amazing, man.
Yeah. I mean, I thought I have mixed emotions because I grew up in Boston, big Boston Red Sox fan. But so if the game had gone into extra innings because you guys were down, I always thought, well, that's good for the Red Sox. But I also wanted to talk to you today, and we're going to just have me crochet out here for a segment if you didn't make it. So I was a little torn, but I guess Jeter.
Yeah.
Did you? I mean, how did you feel when that happened? You guys looked like you'd be going to extra innings. Do you learn to accept these things? It's a long season?
Well, yeah, there's 160 games left, and our team is a team that knows how to brush things off, forget about what happened today. And, I mean, we came back off of Mariano Rivera. I actually thought that I got enough of a ball to put us up late against Rivera, but
that was very close.
I need to work out a bit more. So.
Yeah, I was going to say, you really let yourself go. Let's, first of all, so much to talk about. Your hair is now legendary in the world of baseball. You grow your hair very long, the beard long. You feel it's part of your strength, right? You get strength from your hair?
Well, it's kind of like Samson, you know. You feel good about long hair. I mean, you've got great hair, so, I mean, I'm glad you show it off all the time.
I think you've got great hair.
No, you do.
This is the worst sports talk I've ever heard. I can't wait till they write this up in Sports Illustrated. But so you're always gonna leave it long, you think, right?
Well,
I mean, I grew up in Boston when that was a very conservative team, and I remembered when Eckersley was pitching, and none of us could believe that he had longer hair. So it's amazing that the team got to this point where you guys have giant afros.
Yeah,
you know?
Oh, giant afros, cornrows on white guys.
Right. Yeah, I'm not sure I approve of that.
But, you know, we do things different, and what's great is now when you drive by a Little League field, you start seeing kids having long hair and different kind of styles, and it's kind of cool. I mean, when I was growing up, you know, I was torn between surfing, skateboarding, and playing baseball. You know, do I keep long hair or go with the short hair?
Get a buzz cut and become a baseball player.
Right. So
it's neat that image, though, has changed. Now, let's talk about you as a child. You write in this book that at the age of 13, when you were 13 years old, you had a man's body.
Yeah, I was very blessed. I mean, I'm an absolute freak. So.
And what do you mean? Like, how when you were 13 years old, how much did you? How strong were you? How much did you weigh?
Okay, well, I was 6'1", 185 pounds, and you know, I was just towering over everyone. You know, 225 was what I benched, which is a lot for a 13-year-old, and now it's kind of, you know, chump weight. You know, something I just.
So you must have just been like Clark Kent discovering he's Superman, you know?
Yeah.
Like you could do all these push-ups, you could do all these. I mean, I got a man's body when I was, I think, 36, 37. That was a lot of shots in my thigh. Did you? You used to keep in shape. This is in the book. You used to chase cars.
Yeah. Well, I live in this town right outside of Orlando, and the speed limit is 25 miles per hour. Well, running around doing miles and stuff is boring to me. So, you know, to make it fun, you know, I would wait for a car to start rolling through the neighborhood, and then I would go ahead and start getting on my horse. And, you know, my goal is to get a cop to pull over one of these cars when they're scared of me chasing them. And,
right. I'm just thinking of that guy looking in his rearview mirror and seeing Johnny Damon coming after him.
Yeah, it's a scary sight.
Yeah. Did you ever just sort of tune out and realize the guy got on 95 North and you were...
Yeah, well...
you were headed north, yeah.
Yeah, but 25 mile per hour zone, I think I can handle that most of the time.
Sure. Now, I have to ask you this one. It's been talked about a lot. You like to do naked chin-ups in the clubhouse.
Yeah. You know, we try to do stuff just to make guys puke in the clubhouse. You know, you know, someone will be sitting down, we'll walk up to them naked and ask them to turn around, and they'll just be flabbergasted at what they see. But
it's great you get that reaction. Not all of us would get that reaction.
But the naked pull-ups is a thing that I kind of did just to make light of, you know, the long season. I mean, everything is so structured in baseball. You have to stay loose, but I still can't find a spotter, you know.
Yeah, no one wants to get near you, yeah. I understand that.
Yeah, so.
The name The Idiots. The team is called The Idiots. You consider yourself kind of the premier idiot of the team. And you guys think of idiots as a good term, right? Not a negative, as a positive.
Right. Well, thank God Green Day came out with the record, American Idiot, and it's kind of bringing a cool meaning to it. Punk rock, many years ago, was considered a bad thing, and now punk rock's actually pretty cool. So, you know, the idiot thing, you know, you have to have a good sense of humor, and, you know, nothing bothers me. So, you know, having a title on a book, idiot, you know, it's a little different. My mom did not approve of it, but
oh, good, my son has a book out. Oh, why?
Yeah.
Why, idiot? Why?
Yeah, but genius just doesn't ring the same bell. So.
I know what you're talking about. I wouldn't get away with that either. This is your last year of a 4-year contract.
Yes.
What would you like to do in a perfect situation? I mean, in baseball now, it's gotten hard for fans because so many players change seats when the music stops. What about you? What would you like to do?
Well, I would love to finish up my career in Boston. It's been great. I mean, what it has done for my career, and you know what I actually helped them out a tiny bit last year. And,
yes, you did. Yeah. You know, what's nicest from my perspective is I grew up in Boston, and that team last season is going to just be memorialized forever in that town, so that you can walk into any bar, any restaurant, and you're going to be taken care of for the rest of your life. And it might be nice to stay in a town like that.
Well, yeah. I mean, you heard about our team, you know. We love to go to the restaurants, and we love to go to that other place you just...
oh, the bar. Yeah. I heard about that.
Just kidding, guys.
Yeah. There's no drinking in baseball. I love your hair. Idiot, Beating the Curse and Enjoying the Game of Life is in stores now. And this is fun for me. I love having a show, and one of the reasons I get to meet people like you. So thanks a lot for coming.
Thank you very much.
Johnny Damon, everybody. We'll be right back with Hot Heat. Stick around. Everybody, we're back. All right, everybody, that is our show. Do you want to thank my guests? Thank you for last call with Carson Daly. Bye, everybody. Goodbye.